NASCAR, one of NASCAR's champions, hails from Bakersfield, California, and he owns his own racetrack. This is Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway in Bakersfield, California, and the Gaslight Racing Series has the privilege to come here for race number 3 of its inaugural season. Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Gaslight Racing Series, presented by the Green Flag Racing Network. My name is Chris Roscoe. Robert McKay alongside me as always. Colin Grace, as you've heard in the booth a couple weeks ago, unable to make tonight's event. But we're in for good races. We've had 9 drivers so far set laps. These lap times are all really close, so I expect to see some close racing. How about you, McKay? Yeah, we're very excited to produce this to you, and we kind of had the need to step away from SDK with all the work they've done. You'll still see SDK on occasion, but ATVO will be the primary. ATVO will be the primary graphics package you'll see for all future GFRN broadcasts. Well, Brandon Elva is continuing his domination. He currently has the fastest lap with an 18.253. Pena right behind. Coleman's and a new driver, Easton Swain, puts his car in the 4th position. We'll get a look at the grid coming shortly right after this.
This broadcast production is brought to you by our great friends over at Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. They don't use artificial dyes and contains vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. Next time you go to buy Dubby's great products, be sure to use our code GFRN for 10% at checkout. That is GFRN for 10% at checkout.
Hey you, yeah you. Are you tired of endlessly scrolling on trading paints trying to find that perfect paint scheme but it never seems to be there? Well, I got the solution for you. Griffin Race Paints. Griffin Race Paints just did a massive price cut. And also, for the rest of the year, you'll also be getting a 45% off discount. GRP 45. Always remember, Griffin Race Paints adds an extra 200 horsepower to your hot rod. Griffin Race Paint, where design meets performance.
All right, let me know when I'm ready to go.
Welcome back here to Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway. Now it's time to go through the field. This is the full screen grid. Brandon Elvis puts that Chevrolet late model stock on pole position, followed by Tristan Pena in second place. Justin Coleman in third, Easton Swain in fourth, Connor Haddock in fifth, Zach Murphy in sixth, Caleb Thompson in seventh, Brandon Pamat in eighth, and Chance Lutz, the new driver, in ninth position.
Looking at that grid, he's noticed in the third position, the 33 car Easton Swain. He's making his Gaslight Racing Series debut tonight, and has the privilege of starting in that second row.
Yeah, exactly. Here as the pace car pulls off onto pit road, or will be pulling off onto pit road here, this time by Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway. Let's see if it shows up here on the track map. A little bit of an interesting pit road, as you can see, where you kind of come off on turn, what is that, 3. It's kind of weird. It's a kind of weird pit road just because of the way this track is. So it's going to be interesting to see how drivers tackle this tonight.
Another thing I noticed with the through the grid, that 04 of Caleb Thompson starting towards the rear as the pace car pulls off. The green flag is out. We're racing here in Bakersfield.
Yeah, exactly. Brandon Elvis gets a really good jump there off the line, keeping that low line away from Pena, but here comes Pena right there on the outside.
14 of Coleman right there as well. Look at that rookie Swain trying to make a move.
Yeah, exactly. Brandon Elvis there, but Pena to the inside there of the 14.
Elvis sets the fastest lap, 18.424. Still out in front, and Pena and Coleman continue to battle side by side for second.
Yeah, exactly. This is a really interesting battle unfolding here. And it's one that I think I want to keep a close eye on all night long, as Brandon Elvis sets yet another fastest lap. The 14 all over the back bumper of that 50 there. This is the battle for the second position.
Tristan Pena takes that fastest lap away from Elvis. But single filed out so far. Swain now under attack from the 8 of Haddock.
Trying to find him here on track. Here they are. Yeah, this is the battle for 5th here.
Now Haddock under attack from the 97 of Pamatat. And here comes Zach Murphy trying to throw his hat in the ring. He's been fast in previous races, and Haddock goes around all for 4. And the caution flies, only 9 laps in tonight's race.
All right, and while we are under caution, folks, we are going to just realize, since last night's broadcast was postponed, my broadcasting software automatically switched it to that race. We will be switching broadcasts, so please give us a second. We'll be literally right back live here in just a moment. Stay with us. This is the Green Flag Racing Network. Make sure it's not. I have it scheduled. Nope. Okay.